we got the holidays coming up, so we want to get ourselves back on track once January starts, and we thought it would be really fun to do a challenge. Our challenge is going to be kind of set up like 75 hard, but it's going to be called 40 fierce. So 40 days, checking off tasks as we do them, and unlike 75 hard, this is something we should all be able to kind of stay accountable with. The tasks aren't too hard, but I'm sure we're going to pull away some great habits in the meantime.
So let's get back into a good routine after the holidays, as Gina just mentioned. And here's some details on this 40-day challenge, the 40 Fierce. So every day you'll have your card in which you'll have a habit to check off. It's okay if you're not perfect. We'll go over that in a second. But here are the habits that we want you to create that are not only on your card, but we'll talk about them a little bit right now. So habit number 1.
No alcohol. I'm saying that one first.
That will be the first one I'll break, all right? But remember, you don't have to be perfect. We'll go into that. So number 1, no alcohol.
Number 2, let's hit our protein every day. So that would look like 1 gram per body weight or goal body weight.
1 gram per pound that you weigh, or if you're looking to lose weight, 1 gram per pound that you want to weigh.
Number 3, drinking half your body weight in water. That's definitely going to be one that I'm going to have a hard time with, but we're going to try. Take yourselves outside for 30 minutes at least. Get outside in the sun, or hopefully it'll be nice and warm out. And no social media during that time.
So yeah, get outside, get some vitamin D, get some natural air, natural light, but stay off that phone while you're out there. Try to just soak in your natural surroundings. Another
one that I'm going to enjoy doing is journaling every day. It's a great habit to get into. It doesn't have to be tracking food. It can be just, how you're feeling that day, or did you hit all your goals that you wanted to. So personally, this is an important one for me. I started journaling the day my son Dylan was born, our firstborn, in the hospital. That was the first day I ever journaled, and I've journaled almost every day since then, and it's helped out my life in so many dramatic ways, from mental, physical, my relationship, my business, and me as a father, everything in between. Journaling can be whatever you want, and that's why I'll just talk about it a little bit. Journaling is, some days when I journal personally, and this is a personal journey, it could be whatever you want. Nobody ever reads it, it's you, so don't hold back, all right? Personally, I use a Google Doc. I've done it on pen and paper before, but now I just put it in a Google Doc because it's on my phone. So I have a blank Google Doc, it's just daily journal, and every day I put the date. I like to put the time just to reference if I ever need it to reference one day, and then I'll talk about it. Some days my journal is a long reflection on the day before, or something I'm thinking about, something I'm trying to work myself through. It's kind of my own therapist in that way. Some days it's a paragraph long, some days it's a page long. And then other days I do a technique I used in the 5-minute journal, which was the first journal I bought, which is a physical journal. So if you ever want to do a physical journal, check out the 5-minute journal. I really like that. And it's 3 things. It is 3 things that you're grateful for. So it could be really simple, like your phone, or a pen, or your health, or the fact you woke up that day, or your dog. Make it simple because it allows you to be more grateful that day. So 3 things you're grateful for, 3 ways to make today great. Maybe it's to do the challenge, to stay off your phone more, and to not drink alcohol, or to go to sleep earlier, or to stay focused at work, or to call your mom, whatever it might be. Number 3 is an affirmation. I am blank. So if I can't think of anything to write, I go back to that kind of pattern. I write 3 things I'm grateful for, 3 ways to make today great, and an affirmation. I am, and then I fill in a blank. Maybe it's focused, a good father, a good parent, a good coach, a good athlete, good at my job, or maybe just a good dog, dad, or mom. All right, so journal every day. I like that.
Thanks.
Next one is no processed foods. Try to eat all healthy foods, whole foods every day. That should be something we're always striving for.
Yeah, the vast majority of your day should be something that's not packaged and doesn't have a food label on it. Obviously, if it has a food label on it, it's not necessarily the worst food, but it is processed. If there's a label, that means something happened in the way of making it, that they have to put that on there legally. So for example, if you look at if you go get some meat from the grocery store, it doesn't have any nutrition facts on it. Why? Because it's not processed. So try to stay away from those processed foods as much as possible.
No Oreos.
Maybe just a little. With that no processed food, majority of your food should come from whole, real foods. If it grew on the ground or roamed on the ground, it's probably pretty good for you. So try to stick to just real things, and you'll be really, really set up for success in 2025. And the best one yet,
work out at least 5 times a week, which I know all of us are doing already.
So this might be a really easy one if you're already in this workout habit. 5 times a week, give me a workout. But what constitutes as that workout? What counts?
Running, CrossFitting, tennis, pickleball, volleyball,
Yoga?
yoga.
AKA pretty much anything. If you're moving intentionally and want it to be your workout of the day, that's your workout. If you go on a dog walk and your dog's just sniffing around your yard for 45 minutes, that does not count. But if you're walking around the block with your dog and you're intentionally doing it for exercise, I'm counting it and you're good to go. 45 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Our start date is January 6th. 6 weeks from there will be February 17th. We'll finish this challenge out. Here's the thing, we have 8 things on a daily basis, 8 habits, 8 routines that we're trying to create. You need to hit 7 out of 8 every day. So we're giving you 1 room for error on a daily, we're giving you 1 error on a daily basis to be able to continue the challenge. That's totally doable, you can do it. So hit 7 out of 8 things daily and you're good to go to keep going. But if you miss a day completely, or if you miss more than 2 things, what happens?
You have to start at day 1.
Start at day 1 again. If you mess up and you have to restart, this might go on longer for you, but that's okay. Because here's the deal, life's all about trajectory, right? The best time to start was a couple months ago, the second best time was yesterday, and the next best time is today. So always restart. That's okay if you're not on track with people that started on January 6th. Restart it and still get your 40 days in. And if you do, what do you get?
A free t-shirt.
Oh yeah, another t-shirt. It'll be super cool, guys. You'll get a t-shirt and you'll just be able to walk around the gym 40 fierce, all right? You will all get your card. It's your habit tracker. You'll have it to just check off on a daily basis. If you have to restart because you missed a day or missed whatever, then we'll just give you a new one. No problem at all. Make sure you get that card filled out. And if you need 10 of them because it takes you the 10th try to do these 40 days, that's okay. We'll give you 10 of them, all right?
Sounds good.
And thank you, Gina, for coming up with this challenge. So it's going to be super excited. So if these are things that continue on in your life, you can thank her for it. And that was the most important part. Although something like the 75 Hard is an amazing thing, in my experience, I saw too many people do it and then fall off and lose those habits. So we're making them a little bit more realistic and a little bit more long-term achievable and beneficial for you, that hopefully you take some of these 8 things and continue them in your life forever.
Super excited. Let's get after it. Enjoy your holidays this month. And hopefully we'll all do this and come out with some better habits.
Yeah, let's do it together and get some good habits started in 2025.